gonna wait for you to catch up to record this. You're about to witness awesomeness.
Alright, you guys ready to enter? Here we go.
Let's do it.
Alright guys, so Vinny, my buddy, got stuck here, so I'm backing up to pull him out because I'm right in front of him. In a minute, we're coming up to a spot that you're gonna find enjoyable getting back up on the other one. Here we go, guys, getting ready to head on out. Got one crew in here, got another crew over in Vinny's truck. Got a bunch more people all out here getting ready to roll. Hello everyone, it's James Chamberlain, and today I've got something really special to share with you guys. Every year my church goes out and hosts this event called the Afton Canyon Man Venture out here in Afton Canyon in the Mojave Desert. Afton Canyon is very conveniently named the Little Grand Canyon of the Mojave, and indeed it does live up to that name. We go out there with all sorts of trucks and cool rigs. We go off-roading, we explore caves, we go shooting. Overall, it's just a great time. Since last year was such an awesome time, I decided this year I should go out there and vlog this and show all of you guys where the fun is at and what we do. I'm also doing something really cool this year, and I'm taking out my new to me Weekend Warrior toy hauler. This is a 40-foot CL 4005. This is a really fun RV to be taking out. I'm gonna be taking 2 golf carts with me. We're just gonna be having a blast overall. Gonna be messing around with the golf carts, messing around with trucks, driving through water crossings. It's gonna be a ton of fun, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along in this adventure. And without further ado, let's get to our rendezvous point and let's get started. Alrighty guys, here we are at Denny's just having some breakfast. Got the crew here, got my 2 buddies back here, and then we got the rest of the crew from the church back there. If any of you guys wanna say hi, feel free. Oh, wow. We're gonna have a ton of fun out here going to Afton, worshiping the Lord, and just having a ton of fun overall. It's gonna be amazing. Fun start here.
I think we could be something so good.
There you go. Sometimes they go, whoa. No, he's got running lights on, never mind.
So good.
He's lost it, he can't go anywhere. That one is more falling. I'm on the road, sir. I think I'll just sit where I am. Alright, so guys, we're throwing the truck over here into park, and we're gonna go into 4 low for this part because this is a pretty steep hill, and this is gonna help us. This is actually gonna help us be able to more effectively go slowly down the hill and control our speed.
shit. There you go. Oh, I got that. Okay. That's gonna be fun going down, huh? Don't you gotta straighten out a bit?
No, I had to go into 4 low. There's the bridge.
That thing. There we go.
Alrighty guys, so we're getting ready to hit the trail and head out to Spooky Canyon, which is one of the main really cool canyon trail routes out here at Afton. It's gonna be some off-roading and some fun. We got a lot of rigs that are coming out. Obviously we got Vincent's truck, I'm going out in the dually. I think probably the Ram's gonna be going out. A lot of trucks are gonna be going out, so we're gonna have a lot of fun out here. I'm really excited for this. We're gonna be crawling up through some caves, going over all sorts of fun stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Here we go guys, getting ready to head on out. Got one crew in here, got another crew over in Vinny's truck. Got a bunch more people all out here getting ready to roll. So here we are guys, we're heading on out right now. We are getting ready to make our first water crossing. All right, you guys ready to enter? Here we go.
Let's do it.
Woo. All right guys, so Vinny, my buddy, got stuck here, so I'm backing up to pull him out because I'm right in front of him, so I'm just gonna go ahead and help him out here. We're gonna go ahead and back up.
Yeah, he's kind of dumb.
I'm on the axle.
First rig stuck all the way down to the axle. I cannot believe it.
Killed my momentum.
I thought that this rig was not gonna get stuck. We worked so hard putting this LSD in, and then we're the first rig stuck. Technically, this isn't bad though, because we get to try that new winch that we've been wanting to try. Yeah, gonna have to do it. Heck yeah. Alrighty guys, so you understand what happened, I want to give you guys a little bit of an explanation. What happened here, and the reason that he got stuck in that awesome rig, is because he didn't air his tires down out here, and we weren't keeping a lot of speed. We were going nice and slow. Most of our trucks were in 4x, so we were just driving nice and slowly through this, where for him, especially when not aired down, he really needs to keep a little bit of speed through this stuff, and we were going super slow, and that's what got him to dig in. But now that we're airing that truck down, we should have no other problems. That's a super capable truck we built, and we're gonna have a ton of fun.
No, we're not.
Woo. I believe I just ended up leading our group. This area is always ever so slightly challenging, but also very fun. Right up here.
I was like, how are you seeing through a city map?
remember there was like. You got it?
Yep. No problem.
Do you need help, Vince?
I could use a little bit of light when I come up.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, it's nice. Have you ever been back here? There's a couple of lights in here. Ball, big. Where's the ball? He's a machine. Oh. Go get Grandpa. Put the roll. It's too bad. Not Bob. Watch it. So Grandpa stuff.
Yeah, now the challenge is on. Can you get up that without the rope? And yeah. Dry cow. Tri-tip cow. Press your hand on there and you're standing on. Oh, keep clear, keep clear.
Everybody do it, man.
He's doing it. Better go. Fast. Go ahead. Oh, step on the rope.
Alrighty. Okay guys, sunlight's kind of bad. It's kind of hard to see my face here. I apologize for that. But what we're doing is we're going further up the canyon. Most of our guys are just heading back down the way that is known. But we're going up here. We got a couple people, including myself, that have been this way before. It's fun to go a little bit further and walk down the ridge beside the canyon. It's an alternative view. You're not as much in the cave, but you can see everything from the top, and that's always really fun. So I'm going to be heading up with the rest of the group that's going this way, and we're going to have some fun.
Does it keep going that way too?
It does, but we don't want that way. We've now reached the first drop in the trails. We just climbed a little bit through this kind of mini little canyon here. And now we have the first big drop.
Where'd it go from looking right past the crack there? Oh yeah, look at that crack.
Yep.
Box below!
Well guys, we were thinking that this was the way and that we were just going to go ahead and step down this and it's going to be like maybe like a 5-foot drop. Not quite a 5-foot drop. That is not where we're going to go, as you guys can tell. That is not the way we're going to go. That is a straight up cliff. We tried it again guys and we went ahead and went up this little route here, but once again, if you look this way, don't want to go too close, but there's another drop off there, so that's not going to work either. We're close. You can see where we want to be is down by the tracks, but there's no way to get there because this is just another straight drop.
We'll hang around.
Alrighty guys, here we go. We're heading down again. Like I was saying, the other way didn't quite work, so we're going down this way, and of course we actually have the rope, so it won't be all that bad. Would you look at that, guys? We did it. That was fun. Spooky Canyon is especially fun, especially going into this cave.
We're doing exploring over there.
Alrighty, route back. We're running solo. Everybody else is gonna go ahead and hop in the bed of the Dodge over there, so we'll be running solo on the route back. Well guys, we are going back to the cave to do an epic lightsaber duel. We just made that spontaneous decision to do that. So I'm bringing my Darth Maul right here, the good old Master Replicas original series from back in the day. We got a bunch of fun stuff and this is gonna be fun.
Okay, wait. I need my Darth Maul oracle. Nope, careful. He's doing a photo op.
Oh, don't fall, dude.
That way. I'm gonna set the saber right there. Then I'm gonna come.
Yeah, be careful.
Chop him.
I'm gonna wait for you to catch up to record this. You're about to witness awesomeness. Get ready to record. Here we go. Start the recording.
Good morning guys, the weather out here in Afton is quite nice today. Here we are, we just went ahead and got Easy Go Crazy, my extensively modified Easy Go Marathon golf cart out of the trailer this morning. Here we are, got the good old club car and then the Easy Go next to it. Definitely gonna have a lot of fun. Okay, so guys, I do apologize for the wind, but just so that you understand why this cart is named Easy Go Crazy, I did a little bit of a J-turn right here, and as you can see, we burned the dirt and the rocks, and they turned black. And they did right there too. That tells you the amount of torque it's got. So we were out here on the run, and we need to torque this wheel down. The other one we did already, but we actually forgot to tighten the lugs down on this wheel and it was vibrating a little bit. So we went over here to get back into the toolkit to grab the wrench to do it. And we're literally locked out of the toolkit. I cannot get this open. And we've been working at it very carefully, even tried to brute force it, but we're literally locked out of our toolkit. This is probably the most hilarious issue I've ever had. So camp is right there. You guys can literally see our camp. And right out here was a problem. Just made it back from our little golf cart adventure. Now guys, we're gonna go out once again out into the riverbed and we are gonna go shooting in a very special shooting location. It's gonna be a great spot. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I am really hyped to do this. Always love going out and shooting, so it's gonna be a great time. As you can see, all the rigs are getting set up and ready to roll. Alrighty guys, so we're heading up the trail past our shooting range point because first we're going to take a little tour of an old mining road up here. In the effort of recycling and saving things and reusing, we found this old water heater tank out in the desert, and we're gonna blast this thing. Then we're gonna take the trash home, obviously, and dispose of it properly. But we're gonna blast this thing and shoot at it.
Heavy.
Hey!
Can you hear what I said? Yeah. You want your ears off? Gently squeeze that trigger until it shoots. Don't force it to shoot. Just gently squeeze until it shoots. Here we go. There you go. That's it.
Hey, listen up.
Just under the potato. Oh, you got those fuel cans. Just over the fuel cans. That was your last shot.
Had some fun out here shooting. Spent about 3 hours out here. It was great. Went ahead and fired off some shots with the AR and all sorts of stuff. I didn't get any footage of myself shooting, but I did grab some footage of some of my buddies shooting. For Angelo, that was actually his first time, and from what I understand, he really enjoyed it, which is awesome. It's great getting to just bring people out here and share this with them and share just how amazing this stuff can be and how fun it is, what we get to do, and the freedom that we have. Well guys, we were out trying to make a fuel run when Vincent's truck started madly misfiring and just having a whole bunch of trouble. We think it was from water getting into something in the engine bay. So I'm trying to turn around here to get back to camp, and I come pull over into this spot here that looked totally fine, but this is some deep, gnarly sand, which just sucks to turn around in. Alrighty, so what happened here with the Mazda truck?
I think it grounded.
Let's see how bad.
Well, no, cylinder 3, when I pulled the spark plug, I literally heard like a bunch of water drain in. I'm afraid to look at 4.
We decided to explore a bit further and take a look at some of the caves and cool formations out here in the canyon, and take a look at this. This is really pretty and really cool out here. This is super cool. Okay, here is the entry to this cave. Let's see what ends up actually being in here. Let's see if this is like a real, actual thing you can like go in or what. Alrighty, we're gonna walk up to this now. That was pretty cool, but it's pretty much just mud, so we're gonna go up to this one. The sound out here with the wind just going through everything is really cool. I don't think this one is too special. Looks like it kind of just ends. Yeah, it just ends. This just ends, guys. There's not much to see in here. It's time for four-wheel drive.
Yeah, let's stay right here.
Are y'all gonna splash him? Hi. Hello.
Thanks, guys.
That's awesome. Alright, here we go.
It backfired. He's still not.
Run.
Yeah. I wonder if an injector got water in it.
Maybe.
Earlier, it didn't do that.
Yeah, earlier it pulled differently.
Okay, I think driving is helping her iron it out.
It is.
Angelo, hang on. Oh, I didn't have enough speed there.
Oh man. Alrighty guys, this is how we do nights when we're camping, just playing some Beam and G over here. We got the bus, the school bus right now. We're having some trouble, it looks like.
Bye.
I feel like we don't even have the power to get up this. This is not even gonna keep up with traffic, that's so bad.
It'll make downhill just fine.
Alrighty, so guys, I don't know if you guys have ever seen my Beam and G content on the channel, but you should definitely take a look at this. We're paused right now. We got this truck here and the bus going 40.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Is Nitro still running?
Beam will literally.
How high can it go? This is what you do for 500 hours. And you get on. Oh my god.
Oh no, we're not done yet.
Oh no. What is going on?
I can see the forward camera and Tori showing the ground.
What's the thing so fast? Low air.
As mostly expected, the cheap so-called refurbished Deep Cycle golf cart batteries on here didn't hold up, and we did end up running out of energy, and we just can't manage to pull this hill. On flat ground it's able to move. We're just not able to get enough torque to get up the hill, so we're gonna have to give it a little help with the club car. So we're set up to make a quick pass. We'll start floor it now, and straighten the wheels, straighten the wheels. We made it back here. It's pretty weird. These batteries aren't super high. They're around 6.2 volts generally for all of them, which isn't good. That's definitely low, but not low enough to where the cart should have a problem getting itself home from only like a mile away. But unfortunately, some of the cells got dry, which I find interesting because before we left on this trip, I made sure that all of the batteries had sufficient distilled water in them. So I do feel like maybe that charger is going ahead and getting them a little bit warmer than they should be, and continuing to feed them higher amperage even as they are filling up with charge. Hopefully we do figure that out, but what we're doing today, finally, right before we leave camp, is we're gonna be heading out and taking the two rigs back out, and we're gonna be going over to that mine site that we drove through with Shad earlier in the video, and we're gonna be actually getting out and exploring and seeing what it's like there, because I've heard there might be some really cool stuff over there, so let's hit the trail.
Ready, I'm gonna hit it.
We are now at the mine site. We made it here. We're gonna be taking a look. There is a lot out here, as you can see. It's definitely a lot more, I think, than just the little area that we've driven through, and that is what we are here to explore today. These walls are so old. It's incredible the way that they stack these rocks. Here's another mine that collapsed. There are collapses all over the place. As you can see, at one time there was a tunnel under this. You can tell by this depression in the ground that there was something substantial here that's now fallen down into the ground. They just blasted this whole hillside out. They just blew this whole thing into a crater. Look at that. They just blasted everything back in the day here. Here you can totally see where something collapsed and completely went down. There used to be something here, and this, it looks like kind of washed out, and that's what caused the collapse. It is getting more exciting. Look what we have here. Well, unfortunately, today is the day we do have to head on back in home, so I don't get a lot of time to look around this site, but it's definitely a very cool little historical site. As you guys can see, a lot of collapses over the years have led to most of this stuff being pretty much inaccessible. There's not really a whole lot you're going to see right in this general area right alongside the old mining road in terms of stuff to actually go inside and explore, but just seeing some of these ruins and seeing how all of these collapses happened is really neat. Seeing all the rock and all the areas where there's clearly indentations in the ground where something used to be there, and just seeing posts sticking out of the ground, you can definitely tell that there was something out here at one time. It was a very, very large operation. Here we go, getting ready to head out. Unfortunately, now we got some wind and some rain. As you guys can tell, we're not really even being able to keep the camera focused. But it started raining, it slowed down a bit, but the campsite's already partially flooded, and Afton is known to be a high flood area, which kind of sucks. So we'll see how we do on the road up. I'm not too concerned, but it's definitely going to be a little interesting seeing what happens on the way out. Guys, that was a fun adventure. I sincerely hope that all of you guys enjoyed this and enjoyed sharing this fun with me and with my friends. I really had a blast, as I knew I would. Afton is just one of those very special places to me. If you guys have ever seen my Catalina vlog or any of the vlogs like that, Afton is up there as one of those very special places that I just love being. It was definitely a bit hectic getting out there in the end due to the rain and that crazy storm, but honestly, we had no problems. I'm really thankful for this trip, and I'm really thankful that I get to experience and share these things. Let me know in the comments if this is the type of stuff you guys want to see on the channel more. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot more to say, so I do hope that you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.